Whoa, whoa, whoa. Beast Gohan is confirmed to be the strongest in Dragon Ball. Now, this all comes with some information from some spoilers from the new Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 101. Now, it's ironic because I just did a video about Ultimate Gohan being stronger than you think, and we get all of this that comes out at this time frame after that video comes out. And it's just very interesting because, like I said, Gohan has showed time and time again that he has climbed through the roof with his power. And even at the time in the end of the regular Dragon Ball Z, with them fighting Buu, Ultimate Gohan was technically the strongest character that was non-fused at the time. Now, at the end of Z, we don't know how strong Goku has gotten within that 10-year time skit, but with Super being something that takes place within that time frame, and we're seeing everything grow, we kind of see everything with Goku and Vegeta climbing their powers. But now, with us being close to the end of the 10-year time skip, we're now seeing that Beast Gohan is the strongest at this point. And all this comes from some, we have some scans. We got to credit that to DBS Hype, and also some translation on a full spoiler breakdown from DBS Chronicles. So we have to credit those two, and we're going to have some of those things up here so you can go through as we go through this chapter. Now, in this chapter, we get to see some stuff that happens after the events of Superhero. So we see Carmine, he's pretty much still alive, and he's meeting with somebody called Number 15, and pretty much they're planning their next plan to pretty much, I guess, go after the Z fighters, which is, Gohan and Piccolo, of course. And at this point, they show up to Gohan's house, and Gohan pretty much transforms into Beast, which pretty much scares them off. Now, the thing is, in this full breakdown, it's stated that Goku and Vegeta finally gets a chance to sense Gohan's power when he does this, and they're very surprised just like how powerful he has gotten. Mind you, beforehand, Beerus, he was pretty much being up to speed by Whis about what was going on Earth, and Whis was telling them that there was Cell Max, and pretty much Gohan and the other Z fighters pretty much put a stop to him, and Gohan unlocking his new power, pretty much making him possibly stronger than Goku and Vegeta. And by him powering up, this definitely confirmed that they were shocked at the power that he was displaying, and this could mean that he's even stronger than Black Frieza, because they do mention Black Frieza being out there, and Goku's excited about how powerful Frieza has gotten in such a short period of time, even though it was 10 years of training inside his own version of the Room of Spirit of Time. Now, this is definitely interesting, and like I said, Dragon Ball Super manga has been on a drought with pretty much retelling of the superhero story, but with no changes to it, and pretty much just give us the same thing, which you're better off just watching the movie. But this finally going after this, and we're getting probably another arc, and we're entering like pretty much a new arc at this point. This is definitely interesting because now we've been waiting for this, for Goku and Vegeta to acknowledge Gohan's new form, and judging from their reaction, they're definitely surprised of how powerful Gohan is, and to see that. And I wonder if they'll be surprised even when they see Piccolo's new transformation, and realize how powerful Piccolo has gotten as well. So this is definitely putting everything into perspective for what's coming next. Probably the new Budokai, the tournament that they're going to be preparing at the end of Z. They could be preparing for that, or we may get just one more arc that fits in. Had to pause the recording, the cough, but this is going straight to the end of Z, and we may get one final arc, which probably happens to explain what they're going to do about Black Frieza. And at this point, how I look at it is that Frieza at this point, after the Tournament of Power, he doesn't seem that much of a bad guy. Like, he's still a villain, but not as much of a threat as his old ambitions as he had before. And even though with Broly and all the things he did, some things has changed in Frieza. The same thing, like most people that come across Goku, if they get a second chance to come back, Goku usually enters them and make them kind of start to become good in some form, you know. And Frieza may not be good, but he probably doesn't have the same world domination that he has until he realized it's more exciting and thrilling to have a challenge before him, so he won't be bored to have like Goku and Vegeta. Realizing with Vegeta using Goku as his obstacle to get stronger, Frieza probably realized that the same way that he can use Goku and them to get stronger as well, and pretty much begin to push himself. And Goku kind of showed him that he can unlock new forms and new levels of power to be the strongest. So probably just in a different way. He's still probably a bad guy, but probably just different. Now, we also have in this chapter that they do show some insight of them training with Broly, with Vegeta and Broly training, and still trying to get Broly to harness his power and know how to like control it without just raging out. And that's still something that, you know, Broly has to have some help, but he does start to catch on a little bit where his training with Vegeta, and he starts to like almost try to get the best of Vegeta a little bit. So that's definitely interesting. So definitely excited for this new chapter and what's to happen after that. So let's stay tuned for it.